Hi, welcome to my JOKERJOKERtv.
Joker, 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 Joker,
constant denial. Boy, do I feel empty, knowing what's inside, feeling satisfied. Call me in the back room, we'll take off all our clothes, feeling so exposed. Inside, feeling satisfied. Call me in the back room, we'll take off all our clothes, feeling so exposed. Boy, do I feel empty, knowing what's inside, feeling satisfied. Call me in the back room, we'll take off all our clothes, we're feeling so
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm back. My name is Mux Blank. If you don't know who I am, now you do. And we got a really cool show in store for you today. What you saw there in the opening was a band called Sorry No Refunds, and that song was called Satisfied. I was just thinking about that video, and we didn't see any skaters in that pool. I wonder what's going on. They got to get some skaters up in that pool. It looks like they were having a good time in there, but
The pool was dirty.
it was dirty. Yeah. All right. So on the show, we have an action-packed show for you today. We've got Noah James Saunders. He's going to be a guest host with me today. He'll be joining me in just a little bit. We're going to be auctioning off one of his pieces of art and talking about a big event that he's starting tomorrow. And this is going to be kind of like a series of events. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Of course, we also have the next part of the Midnight Milk Auction, and this is some guys in New York. They auction off art. If it doesn't sell, they destroy the art. So we're going to see. There's going to be 3 different artists that will be featured, and we'll see if those 3 pieces sell or if they destroy those pieces of art. That's going to be fun. Then later on in the show, we're going to have Bree and BYV Trubb is going to be in the house from Urban Greenhouse. They're going to be talking about the event they have going on this weekend, the Greenhouse Effect. And that's happening on the 31st. Also, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Mr. Electric. I was featured on Mr. Electric's live stream just a couple days ago. Let's see, that was Saturday. So that was a couple days ago. He broadcast on Facebook. So if you want to find him, go to Facebook. It's Mr. Electric, yeah. That's YEAH. So Mr. Electric, yeah. And you'll be able to see the live stream that we did. I brought my video game on to his live stream, and I played that a little bit. But then I used some of the sound from the video game, and we ran it through some effects and did some really cool experimental, soundscape stuff with that. And then, of course, he had a group of artists there who all sort of backed up what I was doing with that. So we had a lot of fun, did some little skits. I had a lot of fun with that. I also want to give a shout out to Tree Sound Studios. I just had a meeting with them yesterday where we got some new gear for the studios, and he's doing some liquidation of some gear, and so they gave us a really good deal on some stuff that you're going to see put to use on JOKERJOKERtv eventually. But here at the next video that we're going to be playing is something new from Avi Ezor. He's out of New York.
Yay.
This is, we haven't seen any of Avi stuff in a while, so we're really happy about this. I see Avi's in the chat room. Hi, Avi. How's it going? This piece is called Therapy Demon Advice. And so this is going to be really cool. Right after that, we're going to have a quick little live performance that we recorded here at the studio. This isn't live at the moment right now, but we recorded it here at the studio with Scott Awesome, and so we're going to share that with you now. I think I'm trying to think of when we recorded that. Oh, that was back in March, I guess it was. So it's been a minute since we recorded this, but we're finally put it on the show. So. And I'll see you in just a little bit. We'll bring Noah James Saunders on in a second, right after this. So.
How do I get rid of my inner demon?
Is he here with you right now?
Yes.
I'd start by...
Whoa, hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Do you really want this guy to win?
Win?
Let me tell you what this guy will say. You have to learn to accept life as it is. Don't worry about things you can't change. I'm no translator, but that seems like another way to say sit down and shut up. Let me handle this.
Todd, is he telling you not to listen to me because I'll tell you to accept life?
Oh, this guy's good.
I can't hold back your demon, Todd. Only you can.
I was hoping for something a little more useful.
Well, I'm a therapist, not an exorcist. We'll pick this up next week.
What the hell, man? Haven't I always been there for you?
Yeah, that's why I'm coming here, isn't it?
God, awesome.
Say did I like on and shouting like it Toilet wind a stolen toilet trace Borderless cases in his head is lies and truth Trending what in his head out of bed. Narcotic benches all to wait, and then all the rules are all dissipated to be outside and multiple raging on the console. And I don't know what you mean, or I'm alkaline. But that salty air to air is dangerous, and it's calling us to be dangerous against all the rules. Don't know when it's dangerous, and it's don't know what it plays for us, and we outside and gonna fall over them. No corny shirt.
I find this intriguing. I don't believe it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. You saw right there at the end, Infinitefreefall. We're going to talk more about them in a minute here. But you also saw another piece from Samantha Josephine, one of our favorites out of New Zealand. And then Factor X, also known as Sean Roberts, out of the UK area.
One Robert.
What? One Robert. It's Sean Robert, not Sean Roberts. And that's one of his projects. That's I think that one, I forget what the year it said in there. It was like 80 something, maybe even. So that's a really old piece. But he sent us some stuff in from that stuff. He's out of the Bath, Somerset area. So. But before we move on, we've got a special guest, and we're going to bring them in right now. Welcome to the show, Noah James Saunders.
Hey, everybody.
Uh-oh, there he is. He's behind his art. Hiding behind the art. How you doing today?
Doing good. Happy to be back.
Well, thanks for joining us on the show like this. We figured since we interviewed you, when was that? Like a couple weeks ago? A couple months ago.
Yeah,
It's been a minute. It seems like it was only like a couple weeks ago, but I guess it's been longer.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had a lot happening since then, haven't you?
Yes.
So let's see. Last time we were talking about you went out to L.A. and did your, what was that called? The 100 Days in L.A.?
My 100 Days of Confused in L.A.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you did that and opened up some opportunities for Athens artists in L.A., which was kind of cool.
Yes. So it was the first artist in residence at Creature Comforts Brewery, who they've opened up a branch or whatever you want to call it, location in downtown L.A. And so since I've unlocked that door, I'm hoping to help and encourage in any way as many Athens artists as possible to bring them out there,
get out there and do that. What was the experience like out there? Let's you talked about it a little bit last time, but let's do a little quick overview of what you kind of did there. What pieces of your art were showing?
Okay, so like there's a piece I think hovering behind me. That's one of the pieces, so I'm glad you asked. So it's a whole series that I did and I'm still working on called Wire and Shadow Portraits of Poems. And they're all sculptures that are inspired by a really dear friend of mine's book of poetry called Lion Street.
Okay.
And his name is Mark Zegan. So it's Lion Street by Mark Zegans.
Okay.
And they're all poems about coming of age in the 70s and 80s in San Francisco.
Yeah. And
so something about, like, because I have a real sense of place, come from Atlanta. My family's been in Georgia since it was, a colony. Yeah. And so just having such deep sense of, like, location, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then when I read Mark's book, it's the same kind of thing. It's like he just really, really taps into kind of how the city of his youth helped make the man that he is today. So it's like this dialogue between his older self and his younger self.
Oh, wow.
And the reason why I'm going to go into his stuff so much to answer your question is because all these pieces are inspired by poems. So each sculpture is named after one stanza. So the object itself, the wire face, which you can see, it has the feeling and the emotions of that stanza, right?
Zoom in on that a little bit, because I thought this image was really cool. I wanted us to bring this one up because your art, these wire sculptures are hanging in midair basically, and you have these lights on it which cast shadows on the wall behind it there.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the idea, the sculpture itself is kind of like the idea of like a prism,
Yeah.
So a prism looks beautiful in its own right, and so that's kind of what the sculpture is. It's like there's this one piece that captures this moment in time, this particular feeling, but then just as a prism, when you shine light through it, it unlocks like a rainbow of different colors.
Yeah.
And these pieces unlock like a rainbow of different emotions, and they're all the different emotions that are found inside that particular poem.
Nice.
So I literally sculpt the shadow just as deliberately as I do the piece.
Wow.
And so this piece, it's called Williams, Not Whitman, and it's probably one of the angriest poems in the book. And it's all about during the AIDS crisis in San Francisco, but also the nexus of how AIDS and Reaganism kind of like coalesced, just to create this like horrible moment in time, and so there's a lot of like hope, but also rage in this particular piece, and so when I found this particular model, it's something about him just really resonated with me, and I thought he would be a great conduit to try to like explore those emotions. You know, where we're all striving to like make the world a better place, to maybe manifest our own personal dreams, live a good life, but then like these circumstances around us, you know, that just corrode, you know, that our ability, you know, to see those dreams come true.
Yeah. And one thing that you can't really see because this isn't video behind us, but that because that piece can spin around and move. Yeah, like you have other emotions showing, or other, even almost like purposeful movement in the character when it does turn like that. The shadow changes.
It does, yeah. That would have been cool if I had thought of to send you guys a video. Sorry about that. No, but you have to come and see my work.
They have to go see it.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, but yeah, no, seriously, it's really amazing because so like the way this guy now, you can see the shadow is kind of looking out. Yeah. When it turns around, it totally reverses. So it's more this like incredible inward looking, like he doesn't even notice you're there look. Yeah. And so that's what I love about, you know, wire sculpture, wire portraiture in general. I mean, it's just so like it's like the amount of time, like literal like time that I have to physically play with in a sculpture is so much vaster than if I was making a physical like hard, was it plastic, what they call it, you know, like clay or bronze thing, you know what I mean? So with this stuff, I mean, I really can show the difference between like you know, if you're on your iPhone or something at a cafe and then I say your name and you look up, you know, I can actually capture that looking down and looking up, hey, what's up? You know, and it's just, I mean, it's still, I can't believe it's possible. But,
so is this, so much fun. Are these pieces still hanging at the LA place? Creature Comforts?
They are no longer at Creature Comforts. Okay. They're actually, this guy currently resides at my LA gallery, which only happened because of Athens and how amazing Athens is. So it's in downtown, the Gloria Dyson Gallery. I may have said that wrong. But it's a downtown LA. And yeah, so he's gonna be there, and then I'm gonna be bringing this guy and the two other ones that are still in LA back for a big show at the Marietta Museum of Art. So that'll be my first solo museum show, actually. So
like if you're in LA, hurry up and make it out to that gallery, and so you can see it. Before it's gone, you know. So mainly you came on the show today because we have a big event that we're kind of collaborating on tomorrow.
Yes.
And this is all kind of like came out of this opportunity that you had, right?
Yes.
So Creature Comforts is hosting this event tomorrow. So it'll be at the Creature Comforts here in Athens, not the one in LA.
Right. Yeah, Creature Comforts Brewery, downtown Athens, GA. And it's also I'll be doing this with the Athens Area Arts Council, who them and the Frame got together to give me a grant to extend my trip in LA. That was came at a very pivotal moment in time, so that allowed me to really put on the best show possible at Creature Comforts, which then allowed the gallery to see my work, blah, blah, blah. So it's like all my dreams came true, you know, specifically because of Athens, Georgia support. So the idea of this event is for me to talk more specifically about like what LA was like, and to also talk about the Athens Area Arts Council and all that stuff, but also to really use it as a conduit to talk about just Athens art in general and how Athens actually is supporting its artists, and how it's like this rising tide of just some amazing powerhouses that are choosing Athens as a permanent home. You know, like when I first moved to Athens, like in 2000, I mean, everyone and their mother said I was insane. You know, I think even the mayor was like, "Dude, why are you here? You should go to New York." You know, and it was just like everyone said I should go to New York. You know, leave Athens. No, why would you ever want to make a career in Athens? And I was like, I just had faith. I saw something. You know, and I was like, no, this is cool.
I mean, you know,
nobody says that anymore now.
Yeah,
but I think it shows
I don't know.
how we've changed.
I moved here in the '90s, and I saw something in Athens. You know, I mean, Athens has been like that kind of place. You know, that you know, I mean, I grew up only an hour from here, and that area was not artsy at all. It had nothing to offer, you know. And so as a young artist myself, I always came to Athens and hung out here and went to coffee shops and shows and stuff like that, you know, gallery shows and everything, you know, or Atlanta, you know, because I kind of grew up in between those two places. But I always saw Athens as that. But you're right, though. You know, there's been a lot more happening more recently. You know, a lot more support from different. You know, there's different grants and things like that come up. So, let's talk about what this event is gonna, because you're gonna be talking a little bit of that kind of stuff. Because like who you said, the ACAC,
the Athens Area Arts Council.
Athens Area Arts Council. So they're one of the places that give out grants to artists here in town.
They do, yeah. I think
like
they have. I think they have a twice annual. If I'm saying that right. Yeah. Yeah, and there's just, you know, and also just people just in general. I mean, God, like I was just telling a friend the other day about, so I don't drive, and I was just telling like one of the benefits of that is, you know, just walking around town. I mean, you know, I've sold so many of my works literally at bars.
Oh
yeah,
know,
I mean, just
really.
Yeah, I mean, people are just like, what, you know, what are you wearing? Well, you know, I make jewelry too, so like, what is that? Or you know, what are you working on? And they'll just buy it, you know, and I mean that. That's really special, you know, and when I told people, you were asking me what LA was like. I mean, it's like when I actually told people in LA there were artists, like these kinds of things. I'm here because I got a grant. I'm here because, you know, like 100 people gave me small donations that allowed me to eat every single day while I'm here in LA. Like they would start crying, you know, and, I mean, literally, and just, they were just so blown away that a town could be so like consciously supportive of its fellow like creative citizens. You know? And this is just something I really want to acknowledge and really help not codify so much because that sounds too formal, but more just really like act like a bridge, you know, to help people that are like, you know, may not be as extroverted. Yeah. You know what I mean? To really like, yeah, we can do it here, you know, and choose Athens, stay here, you know, make this your home as you know, take over the world with your art. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for an artist to make any sort of living, like doing art, without that kind of support, you know?
Definitely. Yeah. So. Yeah, when, you know, they say, takes a village to raise a child, but you know, it takes a city to raise an artist. You know?
Yeah, it takes a city to support an artist. Yeah, which I tell you what, let's talk about this now. Let's get that piece. Did I send you the copy of that, Dane? Yeah, the art piece that we're going to be auctioning off. Pick it up and let's show it up on camera. So we have it here in the studios. It's physically here. We're talking about some fundraisers here. We're going to be auctioning off this piece right now. I'll let you talk a little bit about it, but we're going to auction it off starting right now. Bids can come in the chat room if you want to put bids in. Just type in what you want to bid. I think we're going to probably go on past this episode for the bids. So you know, maybe through the week, through the weekend or something like that. Maybe on Monday we'll decide who's got the biggest bid, and we'll kind of like award it that way. But so you got the weekend as well. But go ahead and get those bids in now. What were you saying? What was a piece like that normally go for?
So this actually is from a show, and it was marked at 900.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And but I thought, you know, it's for a good cause. I mean, this is to help you guys. You know,
you want to start it like what? Say 200.
Yeah, let's do 200.
200. Start with 200.
And it all goes to JOKERJOKERtv to, you know, help them be able to drink so they can speak when they, because this is important.
Yeah, be able to afford some of this, you know, keep the electric on.
But we thought this would be a cool thing to really, again, just showing this thing of like solidarity of how, you know, we all sort of help each other out. And
it's that one that was labeled Facebook. You have it in the scene. That's the image. Right. Oh, no, that's the other one. Oh, we're going to talk about that in a minute here. Sorry. That was too soon. I thought I sent you a copy of that. Sorry.
You didn't.
Oh, well.
So, yeah, they'll post it on their website.
You can see
you can
it.
Look at it.
Everybody can see it pretty good. Yeah,
so
we'll post
it's a deer skull, to explain. So when I was 21, I went down to the Coney National Forest to actually like transition to that. And, you know, instead of going to the bars, I went into the woods and I fasted for 3 days. So like the middle day was the day that I like transitioned to my 21st year on this planet.
Wow.
And like so that this print it's a woodblock print that I made to commemorate that experience. So it's the meeting deer, and also there's a symbol on his forehead it's not like a target for no, it's
like the symbol of life, right?
Yeah, it's a symbol for the sun. Yeah,
the sun,
and so it kind of goes into a lot of spiritual woo-woo, I guess. But it was an amazing experience, and I just thought, I don't know, I was trying to think of something that I could bring to help you guys out that your audience would maybe really appreciate the most. And so,
I think it's a cool piece. So woodblock print, signed by you.
Yeah.
Is it like is it numbered or anything like that?
It is. I think it's something. It says 2 out of 100 or something, but I never got around to making 100. So there's only 4 of them actually.
So it's even more rare than advertised.
Yeah, because the woodblock is no longer viable. But, but yeah. So I don't know.
Well, that's cool. So that'll be on auction now. We'll post it on our social medias later, maybe either later tonight or tomorrow. But we'll keep the auction going throughout the weekend, so that because there's people that watch the show on the weekends. They don't get it on Thursday, you know, so we want to give everybody a chance. And by, I guess, Monday, around then sometime Monday, we'll decide who wins. But we're starting the bid at 200, and just make your bid as high as possible, and maybe you'll get it.
Very good cause.
Yeah, very good cause. If I do say so myself. All right, so is there anything else you want to mention about what we're doing tomorrow? I'm going to be there.
yeah. And do you want to tell them why you're going to be there?
Well, I'm not all the way sure. I'm kind of playing it by ear, but I Joker is one of those support systems in town. Like we support artists and by everything we do. That's like the whole point of what we do. So I feel like I'm showing up as part of that, to talk about how we support artists in that way and encourage more of that. And
it's also because you've become a co-conspirator in a very Athenian way. So we've decided. So this event during the planning of this event at Creature, it went really well, and they're like, man, we should do this more often.
Yeah.
And they've built this new room,
oh really?
Yeah, and they're like, we need people to fill this room every now and then. And I was like, this is why I love Athens. I was like, can I have it for my clubhouse?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. Nice. And so we've decided to create a club, which is called the Athens Brew and Bull Artists Society.
Yeah.
Which is basically kind of what it says. So it's just all about when there's something of significance to kind of, bring artists together, to talk, to share, to commiserate over a pint. That's what's going to happen. And the amazing folks here at JOKERJOKErtv have agreed to allow this to be one of the venues or the platforms, I guess, that we announce, hey, come out and meet it. So, one of the things we're working on,
let's bring that flyer up, the Brew and Bull flyer.
They even made a flyer.
Yeah, I took one of your images and went ahead and made a good flyer. It made a really good flyer.
Great.
Yeah, look at that. So the Athens Brew and Bull Artists Society.
Yeah, so because there's sometimes things happen that are sort of outside the purview of other organizations that are just kind of a bit random, but very significant. Like if you're I'm trying to make it as an artist, blah blah blah. So a great example is it's the Clark County Film Office. So if you're gonna make a movie in Clark County, you call up these dudes at the film office and you're like, hey, making this movie, and they're like, okay, we'll give you a list of places that you can shoot your film, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
But years ago, this lady asked me to actually be in a huge Hollywood film, to have a sculpture. Okay. It got the director just completely changed direction at the last minute, so it didn't happen. But it was an amazing experience and actually got me it really helped me innovate my art. And so when I met this guy from the film office, I was like, hey, this experience happened to me, is really cool. Do you guys do that too? Do you actually hook up film people with artists? And he was like, it's funny you should ask, because come October, we are.
Oh, really?
And so that's exactly what I'm talking about. I want to have this guy come and talk about,
awesome.
Tell artists, look, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
If you and really explain it. And I mean, I can't do it because I'm not really from the field, but in the parlance of of films, how it really does help. When you're in a movie or a sitcom or whatever, and when you see art, that's all deliberately put. And so to help hook up artists from Athens.
I mean, the artists, do the artists get paid for that, or? Is that
yes,
just...
I think so. And again, but that's the thing. I didn't ask him all the. I mean, that's
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, right?
Yeah, he's gonna come, and then I'm gonna see if he actually can we can actually do like a real thing, like a brew and bowl gathering, where he can just like talk for like 10 minutes and just answer questions and help you sign up to his website.
So this is like a series of events that you're going to be doing, right?
Yeah. So the Athens Brew and Bowl is here to stay, and so that's the idea. Is just when these things kind of come our way, you know what I mean? Like, this is really amazing thing, because there seems to be if this is not too rambly, but like there seems to be this need now to like not consolidate, but to like do like an inventory, like just a totally random thing, right? So I desperately need really thin copper wire right now. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But so the kind of wire where it's like braided or twisted for putting in the speakers, like if you're at least 40, how where you're like that, so that those little wires, I need those little wires. And like totally randomly on Instagram, there's this group in Athens called like, we give you art supplies for free or something.
Really?
And I was like, what is this? I've never heard of this before in my life. And so I was like, I told them, I was like, well, I need this. And like 2 people responded to that Instagram site.
Wow.
So this is what I mean. And it, like, there's really, 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 really amazing things like this happening in Athens, but there seems to be kind of like this echo chamber, so the Athens Brew and Bowl is just kind of a way to help bridge that stuff. We're not doing necessarily those kinds of things, but we are telling artists, who have a need, like, oh my God, if you have a need, this is exactly who you can go and talk to. Like, I mean, I literally may have gotten a source for these copper wires, just from this random insert.
So you really want, like, what kind of people do you want showing up? You want artists to show up for this, right? That's part of it, because you're giving resources out, you're talking about things that are could help artists in town. So this isn't just you talking about what you do as an artist. This is more sharing more of these resources with the community so that other artists have access to these things too.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so, like, I mean, this is about my ego,
Yeah.
It's just fun, it's like, I don't know, if you find something that works, or if I don't like, what am I, it made me cry, man. No, seriously, I mean, I just feel like Athens is such an incredibly wealthy place. It's so easy, I can't tell you how many times, so I had this massive fundraiser. I had to like raise $10,000 for this huge show. It was like last year. I spent like a month working on this platform, putting it on one of those GoFundMe type things or whatever. And they changed their policy the week prior to me uploading, and it got completely shut down.
Oh, man.
So I went to Normal Bar, just kind of in shock, and I just was sitting outside, just going like, what am I gonna do? Like, I had this whole plan. I mean, and it really it's like a car wreck or something. And this guy, he just looks at me and he goes, what's wrong, bro? And I was like, oh, I got this crazy thing, blah, blah, blah. And he just kind of made a face. He goes, you got a website? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I'll just come over and give you a PayPal button on your website tomorrow.
Nice.
And it was like, it's like, this is, like, how, like, what, and this is what I love about this town. I mean, it's like, if you just put yourself out there, it's amazing how easy it is to find like that one person who is so willing and able to lend a hand. So this is, so that's what this whole event really is for me. It's like, if by me talking about going to LA helps inspire, because the people at Creature, they still have the space. It's this like, it's like a huge empty room. It's really cool. It's a little strange. I mean, I think they deliberately.
Know about this room.
Yeah, so they deliberately like built it basically as kind of this weird. Well, it's not weird, but it's just like
back room.
Yeah, it's like a back room. Yeah, it's like almost like a secret back room.
Yeah.
And so it's just this amazing place where you could just like have an art show. So if there's an artist here in Athens that's like, oh man, I've really always wanted to see how my work would do in LA.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it. You know, I mean, and because I know exactly how much it'll cost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that. It's actually not that expensive, and I can tell you like the cheapest Airbnb to stay in downtown LA, like just like a train stop away from the brewery. I mean, there's all these things.
Yeah.
So it's like if we can help each other out, that to me that's what makes receiving so much.
Hell yeah.
It's worth it. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah. Well, let's we're gonna move on and show a couple more videos, but we're gonna talk more about this in a little bit after that. One more time, let's show everybody the art. This art is on auction starting right now. if you want to, we're starting at $200 price. If you would like to bid on this art piece by Noah James Saunders, and it's a wood block print on paper, I guess. What kind of edges? Like watercolor paper or something? Huh?
It's like mulberry Japanese paper.
Japanese paper.
Sorry,
oh,
yeah,
nice.
mulberry Japanese paper.
So nice paper. All right, cool. So if you want this, go ahead. You could post it in the chat now, or you can email us at tvjokerjoker@gmail.com after the show is done, and we'll get those bids in, and the highest bid by Monday wins. So we're going to watch some videos. So coming up next, I told you we were going to talk more about this band, the Infinitefreefall. That was that video that we saw right before we came back.
Oh,
what did you think about that?
I liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
I was really moved.
That was a really cool video. It kind of, I don't know, had a little bit of a gothic, even Sisters of Mercy kind of vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to show another piece from them. They are going to be doing a show, if I can get to that information. Hold on a second. They're going to be doing a show here in Athens on, it's this weekend, Friday. So same night as us, as the thing we're doing. So maybe you go to our thing first. What time's that start?
Oh God, we didn't even say that. Wow,
Like 6
I'm
o'clock?
so bad at these things.
Yeah.
So it's from 6 to 8.
Okay.
The talk will be from 6:30 to 8:30.
Okay.
Think of it as show and tell with a beer.
Yeah,
and
there you
then if it doesn't interfere with these guys' concert,
no, then you go after that. Go to this show.
Yeah, well, yeah. What time is that? So the what I was gonna say is there's an after party upstairs at the Globe at 8:30.
Oh, okay.
And that's just for if you're like an artist and you just want to like talk, and just
network
meet
a little
people.
bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff,
Come
yeah.
to that.
Well, if you don't want to go network, you can go to this show.
Yeah, so they want to like tramp on there.
Yeah, no, it's
go to
all
both.
right.
Go to both.
There's so much going on in town. You can't go to everything, but you can try.
I had myself cloned, so I can't.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna play another piece from them, and I think this is more of a live piece, so you get a better idea of what they sound like live. But that will be Friday, August 30th at Bouvet Coffee Shop. They'll be performing there. So. We had a flyer for that too. That was the August 30th Infinitefreefall. You got that flyer? So I forget who they were playing with. Rocco and his buns. Sorry. And then Trepid. So definitely try to make it out to that show on Friday evening. So, all right, let's watch more of a piece. And right after that will be the Midnight Milk auction and Friends of Aquarius, and we'll be back after that.
sister Slayla, and I want my Joker Joker TV.
But anyways, in the book, his character cuts off one of his fingers. The main character cuts off one of his fingers. Oh, that's so cool.
And we're gonna keep going with Bernardus Campbell. Bernardus Campbell.
It's a 2-for-1 special. You get this one for free. You get this original Midnight Milk custom drawing.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah. Can we get a close up on that?
Back to wild. Am I holding it the right way? Alright, what's the title?
Upside Down Lady. What's your minimum on this one? $500. $500. You have to value yourself.
Does anybody know this lady? Can we get like a bit more like of a personal connection? Is it a close up of Eric? There's his face. Uncanny.
I was trying to paint a bowl of fruit.
500. 500. All right, let's start with $1,000. Yeah. Over there, you got $10,000. Oh my I'll come with it. You can wear it as a fashion statement.
Literary luminary.
I brought a poem about the letter O. I'll ask authorization to the person who owns this to read it at the reading in 2 weeks. What happens if no one buys it? No one ever. Stakes are very high.
It's a sample?
Yeah.
Let's read it.
Sample. $25?
Alright, let's give it a little sample. Let's see. Do you want music or no music?
I want a little music. I'll just read the first, like... The poet talks about vowels, and specifically O. And here, O's rise like rockets. A forest, a plush bounty. I slide on the poet's O. O. O? A monkey.
All right, $25. You want to hear the rest of that? No, more 50, 75.
Well, no one's paying
75!
It's a beautiful day.
$80 and you get more of the live reading now.
Come on, right here.
I'll do 80. $80.
Shut up! A monkey ride a bouncy feast. Oh, the moon ascending. The poet explores all the eyeballs of O.
86, we got more lines. Shut up!
From all sides, wound up telescope spiraling.
Oh!
Going once.
Wait. Come on, more lines.
You said wait.
You said wait.
You said wait. No, I just said wait. There were 3 times.
It doesn't sound I need to quit back.
Okay.
Just in case you like I drew this cool picture of Orson Welles. The young Orson Welles. Golden age, I would say.
Looks kind of like
It's the small nose. Oh, well, it's actually bulletproof glass.
Tell me about like your composition style, like
over on the left.
Tell me about what's going on here.
Maybe on the right. That's the mind and that's the matter over here.
And
that's way over my head. That's kind of that's
$50 is the minimum.
Wow, that's good. 50 pounds, let's start it off. Orson Welles fans.
$90. So there's a beautiful campaign drawing. We're gonna jump down to 89 now. 80 bucks?
I was at 95.
You got 95? 150, 112, 110, 109, 108, 107. $96 for this wonderful campaign drawing. Going on, Trubb. And
Hold on. We just need to like do that again for the camera. So that was the rehearsal right there.
Just testing you guys out.
Alright, let's start up back at 80 and kind of make those same things happen. Ready? Camera, go.
80 bucks.
Alright, music, go. Alright, everybody, position. $80. $90. 95. I could have seen that one. I'm having deja vu. There's no way there's 100.
3 times.
Alright.
Hi there, kids. Thanks for watching JOKERJOKERtv. I'm Sister Slayla, and this is super duper serial news. I just had one thing to tell everybody real quick. It's hot. It's hot. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm sweating. Clowns aren't supposed to sweat. I don't know who told you that we do, but it's hot. So I'm gonna do something, all right? I hope this is appropriate for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little striptease. So I'm gonna unbutton my top button, okay? And we're going. And so, as you can see, my jacket is magical and it floats just for you to witness this lovely announcement. You can go to our website and give us your fucking money for a fundraiser type of thing, you know, but give us your fucking money. So we're gonna go ahead and I just want to talk about how, if you noticed, I have sparklier clothes on today. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. Here we go. So if you liked this jacket, offer us money, give us your fucking money, and I might part with it. I've had this jacket since high school. We're not going to talk about how long ago that was. But yes, if you'd like that jacket, or even this one, to help earn money for the show, because we're broke bastards. Yeah. This one is super sparkly and so fun, and this one will be available. This also helps us at JokerJokertv get other things, like better jackets, like this one. It's cheap. This has been a presentation by Serial News. Give us your fucking money.
And I smiled. It was so nice to hear their voices. It reminded me of a warm place in my heart. Hello, my name is Sean Derek Cooper Marquardt, the curator of Friends of Aquarius. This is episode number 31 on JokerJokertv. Okay, let's cook.
shower, eat my breakfast, catch a train. Go to class, eat my lunch, pack my bag, catch a train. Going home, take a nap, wake up later, watch TV, do my homework, take a break, eat my dinner, go to sleep. I wake up, take a shower, eat my breakfast, catch a train. Go to class, eat my lunch, pack my bag, catch a train. Going home, take a nap, wake up later, watch TV, do my homework, take a break, eat my dinner, go to sleep. I wake up, take a shower, drink some coffee, miss the train. Go to class, buy some lunch, pack my bag, catch a train. Going home, take a nap, wake up later, watch TV, don't do homework, long break, eat my dinner, go to sleep.
It never ends.
Beaten by a bear. All right, let's see. So, all right, welcome back, everybody. So we just saw some friends of Aquarius there, some really cool stuff. Where were you saying this was from? I had a list of that here.
Part is from Portland.
From Portland. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I lost my
cup is from
really
Florida.
Cool. Yeah, and Florida. Okay, so some really cool like Sean Derek Cooper Marquardt, he puts all that together. He's based, we were talking about this before we came back a little bit, but he's based out of Berlin. And so these are artists that he knows about or he's worked with in some way. And so he curates that show called Friends of Aquarius and puts it all together and presents it on Joker Joker every week.
We should have him come to Athens.
Yeah, that'd be really sweet. Maybe we could find a grant to get him to come to Athens. Yeah, that'd be great. So, just if you're an artist out there, or if you're a curator out there, and you would love to like do some of this kind of work on Joker Joker, we're open to that. We're always looking for people that want to do cool, weird stuff on the show. And like with that's a show within the show. On this. What do you think about that?
I thought it was really neat. It was very inspiring. It makes I wish I had more time. I need like a, I wish I was one of those artists that had all those like minions that did stuff for you.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it.
It'd be so much fun to like, do video art, do this, that. I was like, man, this is so neat.
I mean, like I tell you, like the types of videos we get and the stuff like that, it's really easier than you think. And a lot of times you can create some really cool videos just with your phone.
But
and
you don't know me, man. I'm
I
a
know.
BC guy trapped in the AD world, man.
I'm the same.
If I can't hold it, if it's not a physical object, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I have to call up my younger friends all the time just to write an email.
Well,
I can send you a pigeon.
We'll get you a VHS camera.
That'd be great.
All right, so let's see. Right before that, we had the midnight milk auction, and let's see. I wanted to name off the artist for that. If I can get my phone to work here. Okay, so we had Ben Campbell, Marine Cornuet or Cornuet. I'm not sure how to say that. And then Sean Carolan. That was the artists that were featured in that segment there. I was in the other room. Did any of the artists get destroyed? Did their art get destroyed? Did you see?
One of them did.
One of them did?
It made me cry. I mean, like, I wish if I was there, I would have been like, stop.
Well, this idea, like, I love this idea, and I wish I'd love to talk to these guys because I'd love to steal this idea and do it in Athens. But I mean, it's kind of because like.
So, are you saying that you want to do this as a Athens Brew and Bull Artist Society
that
event?
would be cool to do. But I think
great.
some artists probably create the art with the intention of it getting destroyed. Even like I would be a person that would do that.
Like Banksy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which he recently I was seeing in the news he had done some new pieces that were more animal based.
Yeah,
like
the animals.
And they almost immediately got stolen. As soon
Or
as
they're taking down the city.
Or
Like, they
taken
just take
down.
him down now. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, he's so curated. You know, everyone's like, it just, I don't know. I mean, it's exciting, but it's also kind of sad that it's like,
Yeah.
that, you know, it's the monetary value is so much that, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, come on, guys. Just,
I wish we had more graffiti style art in Athens. Like
You and me both.
You've got, you know, murals and stuff like that. You know, every once in a while there's some murals in town that get done, but
that's the thing that
it's not the
LA
same
really
thing.
like changed, you know,
Yeah.
because it's just so LA is just like covered. Everything is
Oh,
covered.
yeah.
And I was in downtown Athens. I was staying at the Arch, and I looked up, and there's this just like huge blank cement wall. Of,
Yep.
I think it's the parking deck or something.
Yep, all
And
over
it
the
just-
place.
I've never been so trained to see
Yeah.
blank walls in my
Yeah.
life, but I am now. So, you know, because it just seemed like a blank canvas. Like, why is this
Yeah.
empty? Like it just seemed so wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, in Athens,
great.
you have to get a permit to do anything.
Oh, that's fine. So
Because if you don't, like if you're a street artist and you don't get a permit, that building or whoever owns the building or that business might get fined because they consider that a sign of your business. That's like a advertisement for your business, and it's a weird system that they got it set up. And I was like, I used to go to these art organization
That's what ended K-Bar.
meetings. Yeah, right. I used to go to these art organization meetings where they were talking about like the arts in Athens and stuff like that. And I brought that up. I was like, why don't we encourage more graffiti artists? And they're like, well, I don't want graffiti on my building. You know? That was the answer I got.
Wow. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well.
That's what's okay. But let's think positively. That's what makes Athens so great. We got room to grow.
Yeah, we got
so
room to grow.
10 years, you know, let's just take over and make this the new norm, and you know, we'll just love all these building owners into seeing the beauty of having stuff painted on the walls by the geniuses that we have in our town that go to other cities all the time. I mean, you know, like was it Broderick and stuff? I mean, it's like Jesus. Like, these people like spend their lives like moving all over the place. You know,
and Broderick, he did a couple pieces down the street over here, and I think he had to get permits to do them and everything.
Yeah.
But he one of the cool things that he did is he was working with students, so kids. They were helping to create the design, and then they were like hired. The students were hired to go out there and paint the piece on the wall. So like all the students got paid to do it, and they got to do it. And there's some really amazing,
that's cool,
amazing murals. You know.
Yeah, and I know some young teenagers that spray paint things, and maybe we can find them in the middle of the night and pay them.
Exactly. That'd be nice. So let's talk about what you got coming up next. Like we talked about your fun in LA.
Definitely.
We talked about like what we're doing tomorrow with this
at Creature Comforts
Brew and
downtown
Bull
from 6 to 8. So I think I should have led with that.
Brew and Bull Artist Society. So let's talk about where you're going after this. Like what you did when you were here last. If people saw that interview, you did bring a piece and you were like talking about like this is one of my newest pieces.
Yeah.
And so tell us more about where that's gone since we talked.
Not my invention, but maybe my innovation.
Yeah.
So so they're all connected, right? So I was so back in LA. Had a lot of time to like study art, blah blah blah, and I found a solution to this invitation to do a collaborative thing with Christy Moody, this amazing glass artist here in town. It's called fuse glass. It's like where you put layers and layers of glass in a kiln, and they all kind of like marry each other when it gets hot enough.
Yeah.
And she was always saying that I should do copper wire work in this glass because copper and glass expand at the exact rate when heated, so it won't break the glass. But I couldn't quite think about it in my mind, like why, you know, if I'm using 18 gauge wire, which is what the normal stuff that I work with, like why not just do it out of steel, right? Mm-hmm. But then I realized in this kind of like moment of amazing euphoria that if I do it out of really, really, really thin lines, hence why I need copper. If you have any copper,
if you have copper,
thin, like 13 gauge copper wire to be real specific. So basically hair thin pieces of copper. I could do these drawings like in copper wire, and then they would have to be protected by the glass because otherwise it wouldn't exist. You know, so it's 2 sheets of glass, and in the middle is these copper wires. Yeah.
There's an example of one of your pieces.
And so what this is, and we're going to be launching this tomorrow at Creature Comforts from 6 to 8.
Okay.
So this is going to be a show that I've just been invited to. Everything's happening like just rapid fire. At Tiny Ath Gallery, they've asked me to do a solo show in January.
Cool.
So the third Thursday of January is going to be one of the big days. So I know it's months and ahead, but write it down.
Yeah.
So if you're in Athens, it'll be great. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And so what this is I'm doing a whole series of works called An Ode to a Watering Hole, and they're all about just memories and I guess vibes, for lack of a better word, of going to the bars in Athens over the last 20-something years, and just the kind of people you see and the moods and everything. So each piece is named after a day of the week and a time to correspond with that particular mood that's expressed in the work. So this piece is called Monday, 10:45 p.m.
So now, are you making these pieces up, or are you in the bar on Monday at 10 o'clock and you saw this happen and you're like, hey, I got to make a piece out of that?
These are, I guess I would say they're, no, it's a good question. It's like being like a novel or something. They're all based on just kind of, I guess, in the bar ecology that I've gotten to know. So how like Sunday at a bar is very, very different feeling. Happy hour is incredibly different feeling. But then when you see what other, it's like you go to happy hour at 5, and then if you leave to go to dinner, or you may stay. And then by 11 o'clock, the same people are there, but they're kind of in a different place. And so I love that, particularly as a sculptor of portraits, it's really cool to be able to express those different energies, and so that's, and it's just Athens too, because and it's also a little bit of grief, maybe, because the bar scene has changed so much, like most bars all used to be open until 2 a.m, and that kind of stuff, and so it's sort of the tide is changing a little bit, and so I think this is also my wanting to just commemorate, kind of this a time that maybe is passing a little bit, and that, things change, and then also there's a little bit like they're also really inspired by my friendship with Art Rosenbaum.
Oh yeah.
So he and I we have the same muse or artistic grandfather. So basically he was really, really inspired by this guy named Max Beckmann, a German expressionist who lived worked from 1900 to 1950, 60 or something, right? And so he and I literally met because Max Beckmann was literally one of my favorite artists, and because I told him the first day we met, he goes, what artist do you like? And I said, I like the German expressionists, and he looked at me real funny, squinted his eye, he goes, which one? I said Max Beckmann, and he immediately told the bartender to buy 2 more beers, and that's how we met. That's literally.
So you immediately had a best friend.
Yeah. Because what was cool is because I studied his work for years. So when I was 18, I was in Munich, Germany, where they literally had a huge show of all the German expressionists, and Max Beckmann played a very prominent role in that show. And so this guy is the bedrock of my creative consciousness, and so for us to be able to talk together about we didn't have to explain things to each other. We just had this common language. So anyways, these works are very much inspired by our mutual love of Beckmann.
Cool. And so this piece that we're looking at right here is 2 planes of glass with the wires in between.
Yeah, and then it's melted. So
melted.
So it's permanently frozen in time.
Yeah.
And it keeps it preserved and everything. And
okay. All right. Wow. So this once again, where is this going to be seen?
This is going to be at Tiny Ath Gallery.
That's right.
In January. But these pieces will be previewed tomorrow because so I'm folding this January show into my April show. So in April I'll have that big solo show at a museum, which is as big of a deal as it sounds. Because there's tons and tons of research and writing and grants and yada yada. So it's tons and tons and tons of time that are required for me to really pull the show off well. So in order to kind of finance that show, I'm using this smaller work and the January show to really kind of subsidize this bigger kind of career changing thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many I don't know if you got it all figured out yet, but how many pieces are you going to be showing at the Tiny Ath Gallery?
My goal is to make 30.
Oh, wow.
But again,
30.
I need copper wire, so if you have it.
And are they all going to be small pieces, or you got some bigger pieces
Yeah,
too?
I think so. So my steel wire pieces are big. You know, so like the guy that we showed at Fox Ed, he is 8 feet by 6 feet tall. It took a whole year to make.
Wow.
And so it's been really, really fun to actually have something that doesn't require, nearly as much time. It's just like drawing.
Yeah.
So these pieces are really, for me, like it's the same equivalent. And they don't creatively drain me either. So I can work on one of these glass pieces and then go on to do my bigger stuff for the April show without any problem. You know? And so that's why I was really excited about it.
Now I noticed, like I've seen on your social media, like your Facebook page and stuff, that you do like kind of a scribbly, sketchy kind of drawing art style, right?
Yes. Yeah. I think so. You're talking about these little self-portraits.
Well, yeah. Like the little
yeah.
self-portraits. So that the style of those self-portraits that you did are very, from what I could tell, very similar in style to this. Even though that's not drawn with a draw with that's done with wire. So kind of my question was, do you draw this out first, or are you literally putting the wire down first? Is that the first thing you're doing? Or do you draw it out before, like where you're going to put the wire?
Right. Yeah, that's a good question. So I did these little, they're little self-portraits on. They're actually on the paper side of these gold foiled chocolate wrappers. So when I was
that's what it is.
Yeah. When I was in,
that's
how I ate. So when I was in LA, like I couldn't afford to go to cafes and stuff. So to sort of subsidize my love affair with coffee and sweets, I would buy these Japanese chocolates, and and being in Japan, like every single piece of chocolate was individually wrapped, and they were just cool to play with because you could like rub the pieces, the wrappers together, and they would become really shiny.
Oh wow!
And so I literally found myself like I only had $20 left because my trip kept getting extended without. I didn't know I was gonna be there that long, so I didn't. I couldn't even plan for it. I was totally unaware I would be there 100 days, right?
Yeah.
And so this like my second month in, I was like, I had $20 to my name, and my friend was like, "Bro, what about all those little chocolate wrappers you got? Why don't you just do a drawing on them and sell them as lunch tickets to make the money you need to eat?"
And
so
you did?
Yeah, and I sold maybe like, I don't know, 150 of them or something.
Wow.
It was amazing. And it was mostly people in Athens buying them. I mean, it was like, my love for this town is so deep.
Yeah.
So so it's funny that you said that those drawings look like these drawings because whenever I pick up a pen, my brain completely, it's weird. It's like if I can physically hold a piece of wire in my hand, it really is like a different mental thing than when I'm trying to draw. Like they're like completely different universes. So which really sucks because
I mean, there's a similarity between
I appreciate
those
you
drawings
saying that.
and these. So
it's terrible because people are like, "Oh, I want to commission a piece of art." They'll say, "Can you draw it first?"
Oh,
and I'm like, "No." So what I do actually, I'll make like a miniature version, out of wire because it's like if I try to draw it, it's like a different department. And.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I appreciate you catching that. I don't think I would have noticed.
I wish we had a picture of one of those. In fact, I tell you what, the thumbnail of this episode has one of your drawings there.
Yes.
So you can kind of see what we're talking about. But yeah, anyways, I had to ask that because I thought, because when you look at this piece here, it looks like a drawing. It looks like a scribbled drawing, but that's wire in between two pieces of glass. And so that's why I had to ask about that. But, well, cool. So, Tiny Ath Gallery with a preview tomorrow.
Yep, preview tomorrow.
So, not all the pieces, like, obviously.
Correct.
How many pieces are you going to have tomorrow? Like,
probably about 3.
Okay, all right.
And then they're on my website, which is noahjamessaunders.com, under ephemeral drawings. So they'll all be posted there. And I'm working with a local carpenter actually to build frames for them and stuff. And,
nice.
So they'll all be like well displayed and
Oh yeah. All right. So one more time tomorrow at Creature Comforts from 6:30 to 8:30.
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Sorry. So 6 to 8. The Athens Brew and Bull Artist Society, and this is your inaugural event. Right, the first one, with many more to come, hopefully.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a really fun thing. So I'm excited to be there. Can't wait. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
And also, that art is still for auction. If you would like to get a original piece from Noah James Saunders, and that was a woodblock print.
Yep.
So if you would like to get that, then on our social media we'll post more pictures of it. But just email tvjokerjoker@gmail.com. And with any kind of an offer that you want to make, we're starting at $200. Anything above that, and the highest price wins.
And we won't destroy it if it doesn't.
And we won't destroy it if it doesn't get. Yeah, exactly. But that was their thing, you know. I mean, that would be fun. That would be a fun thing to do, you know. Like I have always imagined, I've got like a whole, you know, room full of art that I've done, and it's like taking up too much space, and I can't sell it quick enough to get rid of it and make room for more. And I've always thought it'd be interesting to like destroy my own art, but I don't know if I could bring myself to it. You know, I mean, it'd be kind of fun. Like your pieces there, they're made out of glass. That would be kind of fun to destroy.
I did drop one actually.
You did. And it just shattered immediately.
No, it's actually really cool. It like totally cracked up, but the
But it
copper
stayed
wires
together?
like held it together. It was like I was like, wow, that's really well made.
Ooh, but that's kind of a neat little effect, even.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
Stay tuned.
Well, we've got. Let's see. We're going to be showing some Cecelia Chapman up next. Right after that, we've got a piece from Rinsse, and then we're going to have an interview with the folks from Urban Greenhouse here in town. They're a CBD what do you call it, dispensary, and they're going to be throwing this big event here in town we're going to be talking about, but we'll have you on a little bit later after that. So
cool.
Okay, we'll take it away,
y'all soon.
and we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. So what you saw there, that last piece was from Rinsse. What is that called? Stigma, Erryday.
Erryday.
Erryday? Erryday? Erryday. Yeah, I gotta say it right. All right, so let's bring our guest in. We've got here in the studio with us right now the folks from Urban Greenhouse. Yay! All right, everybody clap. All right. Yeah. Oh, we got a blurry crew here. Let's get the. All right, there we go. All right.
Later, whatever.
All right, let's go down the line and introduce yourselves. Some people might already know this first gentleman. He's been on the show before. What's your name?
Yeah, a couple times. What's up, Mux, baby?
Yeah,
I go by Trubb, man. You can find me online as BYV. First of all, this is Instagram at BYV_Trubb, TRUBB.
And then the owner of Urban Greenhouse.
And this is CEO Breeski. My personal Instagram is where's_Bree. And then you can find Urban Greenhouse, the dispensary, at urban-greenhouse 706.
Yeah.
On Instagram and everywhere else. But yeah, Urban Greenhouse _706.
And also we have
the
Frank
infamous
Eagle.
Frank the Eagle. You can find me on every platform as Frank the Eagle. Because I am fly as a bird. Nelly Furtado.
Hell yeah. All right, so we have a big event that's happening this weekend in the parking lot of the Urban Greenhouse.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Where is Urban Greenhouse located?
So, Urban Greenhouse, 2137 West Broad Street, Athens, Georgia. Right there beside downtown. Also, right there beside Alps and Beechwood.
Yeah.
What we really besides, though? We really beside American Deli.
Taco Bell right down the street.
Look. You come to Urban Greenhouse, get the munchies.
Yeah.
Then you go to American Deli.
Right
you get
next
the
door.
munchie cure.
Yeah.
Right there. Just like that.
I bet
it's
you're
a
saving their
shop.
business.
No. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. They saving us and we saving them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Trubb will tell you. He be outside every single day. And yeah, that the American Deli drive-through stay popping just as much as
Wait, they got a drive-through?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a drive-through.
They do.
Wow.
We be sitting out front of the store.
Yeah.
And we do our thing out in front of the store, but really it's because the American Deli drive-through is there.
Yeah.
And it be going all day. Bing. Just like that all day. Look,
Hell yeah. So shit, American Deli got a line. That's my line. What I do is I work they line, and I'm working my clothes, Muggs. I'm working my clothes.
Yeah.
And
So now at the Urban Greenhouse, there's not just a CBD dispensary. You have goods from creators here in town, like Trubb here. Your Rockstar jackets. Well, that was something that you were carrying right away, right?
Yeah, man. So Trubb's jackets, they were one of the first local brands in the store. Now the store is sitting at over 20 brands.
Really?
That are featured in store.
Wow.
Yeah. Over 20 brands.
Cheesecake.
There's Al Cake Man.
Yeah,
he's
the
in
cake
there.
man.
Yeah, he got the cheesecakes and the cupcakes.
Yeah.
There's there's so many. There's Flaming Soul, Shelby's brand. She's in there.
Yeah.
There's Eternal Colors. That's Daz. He's in there. Shout out Daz.
hardcore skater in the community.
Yeah, he's dope as fuck. He just brought me a piece of artwork for the store too that I just I put it in the main dispensary room. It's dope as fuck. Y'all definitely gotta come see it.
And so this event that you got going on has a lot of those creators setting up booths and stuff like that.
Yeah, almost every brand that I have featured in store has got a It's got a booth at this point.
Nice.
Yeah, they're killing it. Even, even people that I don't got featured in the store, they've got some booths set up.
Yeah, you had a lot of brands setting up this weekend.
Yeah,
how many?
bro. I'm so excited. We got fire spinners. We got a VR golf simulator.
What?
We've got so much shit finna set up at this festival. I'm so excited. We don't have midget strippers, but
he keeps saying there's gonna be midget strippers.
He keeps saying it. It's not just been since the show started either. It's been all day. He's been talking about midget strippers. He's been talking about midget strippers.
Well, maybe keep talking about it. Keep dreaming it. It'll happen.
We got over 18 vendors that's going to be there. Yeah. We got over 19 artists that are going to be performing. This is a real community.
Let's talk about some of the artists. Who you got? Cardinal.
I can't help but start with Cardinal.
Molly Too Hot. She was on the episode last week.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop. Cassie Chantel. The whole tribe.
Cassie Chantel.
We got Frank the motherfucking Eagles.
Yeah,
Go ahead and let them know.
So
By
Frank,
the way, I'm a part of Tribe.
Tribe.
And, I want to say that Cassie Chantel is one of the hardest female artists out to speak and reach. And I am also I'm definite one of the guys to talk to. I'm also wearing a Trubb piece, which is...
Oh, really? Okay, nice. Yeah, you can see the spikes on the. You can see the spikes on the shoulder and everything.
I want to say, this piece was made by BYV Trubb himself, and we have a lot of things to offer for the season. Winter by itself is coming up.
So you're performing this weekend?
I'm definitely performing.
Hell yeah!
I'm definitely performing.
I saw you in most of the like ads that you've been putting on Instagram and stuff like that for the event.
Absolutely. I'm a rapper and a musician, but I'm also a comedian. I love to make jokes and talk my shit.
We'll have to get you on the show sometime and do a little performance. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, show that jacket off.
That's crazy. That's wild. I mean, I know. I'm a short man. I represent also for the little people community. I am a little person.
Yeah.
I am. I am a little person. I'm definitely a little person.
Who else we got?
We also have
who else?
Blessed the Player.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's bring Donnie. We have.
One Dad, No Kids.
I don't even know how to say how much that. I can't even say that much.
Let me see. So we got a lot of artists, man. Molly Too Hot, One Dad, No Kids, 96 Vision, TBH, that's Tam Blake. We also got a whole bunch of criminal trespassing. Let me just go ahead and say Simba.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and say Wix. Shout out the whole criminal trespassing. These boys is doing a lot of things behind scenes.
69 Vision.
I think it's 96.
Oh no, sorry. Sorry.
No. Fuck it. We gonna say 69. Yeah. I got a 69
That's
Vision too.
I do that. Sorry. 96.
I got a 69 Vision too, but I don't know if this is the show to talk about it.
We'll talk about that later. That's funny. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Izzy.
Cardinal. Cassie Chantel. Shout out Cardinal.
I think we mentioned everybody maybe.
TBH. Boom.
Get the mic in front of you.
Shout out everybody. Y'all been killing it. The artist videos, everything that's been coming out on Instagram has been so dope. The reception has been so dope.
Yeah.
We've been watching the insights. We've been watching all that stuff. People are loving it, and I am so excited.
And when's everything start?
Everything starts this weekend, Saturday, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
We're going till midnight, and then we're going to move locations from Urban Greenhouse to Wonder Bar.
Oh, yeah, the after party.
Official after party spot. Wonder Bar.
Official after party spot. And then, everybody who's at the festival is going to get 25% off their whole tab from Wonder Bar that night.
Nice.
They're locked in with us. That's 100% Peyton. Shout out Peyton. Peyton made that possible for everybody. But yeah, 100%. We're gonna be at Wonder Bar right after Urban Greenhouse Fest.
Nice.
We've got so many giveaways. We got
all right. Well,
everything.
Let's talk a little bit about that. So let's talk about the type of products that you carry in the store.
Okay, yeah.
And is that some of the giveaways? Some of the products that you normally carry, or
definitely.
Okay. So what kind of stuff do you carry in store?
So in store, we carry a bunch of stuff. It's really crazy because a lot of people get a misconception about legal cannabis.
Yeah.
Insofar as thinking that it's like all of it's synthetic, like it's doing in lab coats, being like drip, 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 drip. Okay, look, we got something that look like weed type shit. That's like really not what's happening.
Yeah.
We get a bad misconception, but basically, stores in my industry, they're isolating different pieces of the entire pie that is cannabis. And then going off of that, and I mean that leads you to anywhere as like mild as D8, which is like if weed is a shot of vodka, then like D8 would be like a Bud Light type vibe, right?
Okay.
All the way to like THCP, which is like 30 times stronger than weed.
Really?
Yeah, and as a person that used to live in Oregon, 30 times stronger than weed is nothing to play with. That's crazy. But all the flour in my store, I don't put it on the shelf if it doesn't hit. Like, I just bought it from Oregon. We usually have wax in the store. I know we're sold out right now. I'm hoping in the next couple of days we'll get that restock in. Other than that, we're pretty fully stocked in everything. But yeah, you can pick and choose what you want from the plant. Since weed's illegal in this state, we get to kind of like pick what we want as far as like aspects from the plant.
Okay.
And like, for someone that's got a super low tolerance, just wants to get their feet wet, they can go with something like as mild as a D8 all the way up to something that's as strong as like a THCP that's 30 times stronger.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can really pick and choose what you want at this point.
And then you have other stuff that's not just weed, like kind of a THC related, like mushroom and
mushrooms.
I don't know. I just saw some of the products that you had. I didn't know exactly what it was all.
Facts. You know what's crazy? My mom actually took home. I bought it for her, but one of your necklaces today. Yeah, she took it home. The dark blue like pearl stuff.
Oh yeah,
she
took
that home. She loved it.
Yeah. So just anybody to know, I'm one of the people that's got stuff in her store, and I've got a bunch of necklaces and things like that.
Local vendor.
Yeah. So and I'll be there. I'll be at the event.
20 plus.
Yeah.
So you're in the store.
Yep.
I got your displays up. I know I haven't sent you a picture yet.
Yeah.
They look fire.
I
got you on a wall, man.
I'll have to get a picture Saturday when I'm there.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you one. I'll be in there all day tomorrow, so I'll send you one tomorrow.
I made those from just like scrap wood I had around the house.
You killed it because honestly, like I want to buy them from you.
Well, maybe we'll have to talk. Maybe I can make you some displays.
Yeah, man. I'm super excited to have your stuff in the store.
Does the weed and the THCA and the products that we have, do they get you high?
It works.
Do they make you hungry?
Dude, let me ask you, Trouble.
Do they make you sleepy?
Let me ask you, BYV_Trubb. Do you be getting high off the products in Urban Greenhouse?
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Wait. What'd you say, Frank the Eagle? Did you say that the products at Urban Greenhouse be getting you high?
Right now, I am high. I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face.
Damn.
I can't feel my face.
Damn.
I should have brought joints.
We should have brought joints for everybody.
You should have brought
but
some.
I want to let everybody know.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, it's all right.
I want everybody to know that I'm so high. I can't feel my face. But on the 31st, I want everybody to be there. Be there or be square. I want you to be there because we're giving out prizes. We're giving out fucking prizes. If you are there and you are in the building, you will be equipped. You will be served and briefed. We'll give you something to walk home with if you are there. But if you're not there, you will be square. and I want you to be there. I want you to be in the building. I want you to be high. I want you to be drunk. I want you to enjoy the music. I want you to enjoy the people that are there. I want you to network. I want you to get you a vest or a pair of pants from BYV. I want you goddamn talk to Bree about vending. I want you to talk to our vendors. I want you goddamn get inside. And I want you to meet people. I want you to talk. I want you to network. I want you to drink. I want you to smoke. I want you to enjoy the music. I want you to hear some great artists that are definitely underground.
Yeah.
But let's make them overground.
Hell yeah.
Not underground, but overground.
Grab this mic. There you go.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
Man. I really feel like Frank touched on all of it, but yeah, Urban.
So let's do this. What if people are watching right now and they come in their store and they say, "I saw you on Joker TV." Can they get a discount?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Of course. You mentioned Joker TV. I'm automatically giving you 10%.
Woo!
What do
Hell
you
yeah.
say, Frank?
All right, so
say that we also have punch cards.
Oh,
so
okay.
when you come to our shop, we have us a coupon shop card. And when you come and shop with us, the more you punch, the more you discount.
So get high 10 times, get high for free
All
once.
right, so we got a loyalty program. Basically, we give you a card. We put some punches on there. Every time you come in, you shop with us, you're going to get some punches, at least $25.
Nice.
At 11 punches, you're going to get half off of $200. We can talk about that a little later. I'm going to tell you more when you come in the store. We
Hell
on
yeah.
some trail shit. Thank you for having us, Muggs.
Yeah, man.
Boy,
Thank you for
did
coming
it
on.
better than anybody.
All right, so be there this
Shout
weekend.
out to everybody I got around me for real, because I couldn't do it without them. Dead ass. If it wasn't for Trubb, if it wasn't for Frank, if it wasn't for everybody I got around me for real, I would not be able to do this stuff. So I'm so appreciative.
Hell yeah.
I'm so grateful, and I just want to say, check out everybody that you see involved with Urban Greenhouse, because that's the reason that Urban Greenhouse is what Urban Greenhouse is, and that's so important.
And
to
your
me.
place
So,
helps a lot of people in town too.
man,
So.
I hope for
Yeah.
it too. I hope for it too, for real.
Yeah.
I really do.
All right. Well,
you.
we've got another video coming up from an artist called Satan's God, and this is a live performance that they did. It's a little bit old. I forget what year this was from, but it was at the 911 Noisefest. So take it away. Thank you guys for coming on the show, and we'll see you this weekend at Urban Greenhouse's Greenhouse Effect.
Greenhouse Effect. Come on, 7 p.m. Doors open. Pull up. Party with us. Hey, and get 25% off at Wonder Bar after the show. We got an after party. Pull up with us. Hang with us. Get lit with the Greenhouse kids. We out here this weekend. Come on.
You can see how much fun it is. All right, take it away.
So much.
All right, here we go. Oh, let's hear it.
Why in the factory? You are the machine. Why in the factory? You are the machine. Why in the factory? You are the machine. Why in the factory? You are the machine.
back, dude.
Oh shit, we're back. We're back. All right, you're seeing one of BYV Trubb's pieces right there in the background, the back of it. They didn't see the back earlier. Here, let me get my my ears on.
We were having such a good time.
Oh yeah, we were having such a great time. I didn't realize that song was over. Go ahead, you can go by if you want to go by real quick. We were all taking bathroom break and getting something to drink. All right, well, that's the end of the show, anyways. So, what do you think? You have a fun time?
Yeah, great time. I think the party's just starting.
Yeah, I think so. So tomorrow, let's see. Let's bring up these
Tomorrow,
flyers.
Creature Comfort, 6
so
to 8.
Tomorrow, Creature Comforts. Let's bring that flyer up. 6 to 8. Yeah, there it is. Brew and Bull. There it is. Yeah. So come out to that. That's tomorrow at Creature Comforts at 6 to 8. You're going to see me and Noah James Saunders here. We're going to be there, plus a bunch of other people. All right. Then we also have, let's go down the line. We've got the Infinitefreefall. They're going to be happening. That was at the Bouvet, right? Yeah. And that's the same night. Okay. And then, oh, you're bringing them in too. Yeah, bring them on. The party's still continuing. All right, so then we've got, I can't see the flyers. Let's see. The Greenhouse Effect. Let's bring that up. Not the Infinite one. There you go. Yeah. So we got to give you guys a mic so they can hear you. I don't think anybody can hear you because you don't have a mic. All right. So got to be there. What time?
Wait, let me get a mic.
Yeah. Get the mic. Okay.
All right. 7 p.m. at Urban Greenhouse. That's at 2137 West Broad Street, Athens, Georgia, 30606, baby. All right, 7 p.m. It's all getting started. We got all kind of stuff happening. We got a comedy show. We got a drag show. We got live music. We got a full band playing. Fire spinners, food trucks. You name it. You got it. It's there. 7 p.m.
Oh, hey.
Urban Greenhouse.
And then also bring up the one, the last one there, August 29th with Bryant.
August 29th.
That's tonight.
Volumes Hip Hop.
That's tonight.
That's where we're going.
That's happening right now.
That's where we headed right after this.
You heading there?
Headed 'cause we.
All right. Well, you better get down there quick because it's already started.
Get down there.
All right.
We headed.
So if you're in town and you're still watching this show, you need to get in the car and head down there. Bring that flyer back up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know Jig's there. I know
96
Brian's
Visions. Milestone.
Okay.
Let's
Kenobi.
see. Who else?
Yes.
It's a little tiny letter.
Brian.
I can't see it.
He there. Milestone.
Ugly Rob.
Okay, I don't know him.
Ugly
Ambitious.
Rob.
I don't know Ambitious, but I'm sure he's good.
Yeah.
Saving Salem.
Salem.
Yeah.
Salem.
Yeah. So that's all happening right now. The Pass the Mic show. That's Volumes Hip Hop putting that on with I'm not performing tonight. Don't worry about that. Okay, and then we have one more flyer I want to bring up before we end. And right behind the behind the camera back there, Dane's
Flicker.
running the show. His band Burley Ivy is going to be playing at Flicker on Saturday night as well. Woo. So you can do some bar hopping around. Go to Wonder Bar, go to Flicker, go all the way, see all the good stuff. Right? You heard. All right.
That's fact.
Is that that's everything? All right. So up next we've got the Athens Agenda, which will give you like all the other flyers for everything happening this from now until next Thursday here in Athens. Yeah, somebody get a lighter and light that up. All right. We'll see you guys later. See you next week.
Hey, Wonder
Thanks,
Bar
Noah
Saturday
James Saunders
after
for coming
midnight.
on the show.
Tell him something, Frank the Eagle.
I just want to say that thank you to Joker
thank you.
TV for having Urban Greenhouse in the building. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks, Frank
you so
the Eagle,
much.
for coming on.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
shout out to Tribe.
Yeah. Tribe.
For real, love all y'all so much.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. See you this weekend at the show.
Welcome to Tree Sound Studios. Metro Atlanta's premier recording studio has 6 rooms of all sizes to fit anyone's recording needs, including Atlanta's biggest live room, designed by the legendary George Augsburger himself. Each room comes with endless vintage outboard gear and the best mic selection in town. Backlines such as vintage keys like our Yamaha Grand Piano and 1957 Hammond B3, as well as a wide selection of guitar and bass amps, are available upon request at no extra charge. Record on Neve, mix on SSL, use tape. It's all here for you at Tree Sound Studios, where we believe music can change the world. Independent artists, make sure to ask about our daytime discount.